Okie dokie. So
over time, you start feeling.
got the account. I was actually close to 1,300 yesterday, but I just winged a couple stupid trades at the end there, trying to react off the bottom, which we did. So I'm going to take a quick look. I wanted to make sure I got here online and a little early, so that I could really have a clear assessment. So I'm going to take a look here. Okay, so we got the opening range. I'm going to go. Let's go back to the monthly. So we've already reacted off of. So we ate into this fair value gap. This is our weekly level here. Daily, same as the daily. Did not make it to the daily fair value gap, but we did disrespect the weekly at some point. Whatever. 4 hour rejected up. We're heading up. Market open. We're going up right now. I think I'm just hopping. Making fair value gaps, going up. Let's see if we want to go above this level here. This is a recent high. We have 15 minutes till market open, so this is a little point of contention up at the top here. Did have a nice move up though. We've created some fair value gaps. Let's see. So working on a 5 minute here. We got 2 minutes 47 seconds. Let's see what this candle wants to do. I don't know why I got in, to be honest with you. I have an instinct to just hop in when I see a big move, like a moment, like a good momentum. We are at this top here. Let's see. We are in an uptrend. We kind of slightly pulled back, carried a low, but then we took off from there. What's my hour? My hour looks like is looking good for longs. We're above this range. May come down, test this opening range. We have an hour fair value gap forming in 41 minutes. No 45, no 30. Should have a 15. Okay. So we're making moves up. I'm gonna put a, just because we'll keep it risk free. Just because we're pre-market. Nice little push though. We'll see if it holds, see if it makes a fair value gap. Anyways, I'm going to continue with my analysis. Looking like longs today. We've already rejected twice off of this bottom range. And we did break trend a couple times. So we're kind of in this rangy bottom, but plenty of room to go up because we made this move down ranged. We had been an uptrend, now we started to make a downtrend. Higher time frame still going up because we've just been making all-time highs. And then we did have this big daily push down, which we've seen that before, and it kind of continued with some momentum down, and then we've come back up from it. So We could go down still. Looks like we're going to tag out that order. Okay, that's fine. So 4 hour, we have this. We're not going in an uptrend. So with our 4 hour, ranging at the top here. I'm gonna wait till market opens to resist my temptation to go long again. So let me see here. So we are in a downtrend after having the all-time highs there. We've reacted off of this fair value gap. We basically mitigated this fair value gap here, so this is our new level at the top. Keep an eye on. See what 1 hour is doing. What are these levels here? These have already been taken out. What is this level? Already been taken out. What is that? My 4 hour? Oh, this before. Okay. These are our main levels here. This is the range we're going to be paying attention to. Fair value gap, respecting that, but we've wicked up quite a bit. Downtrend. Created a 1 hour fair value gap. I feel like 757 could want to go up to here. Try to get in another risk-free trade. 23, so we got 6 minutes till market opens. Oh, forgot to turn on my mic, sorry about that. So, our 2 levels here, I'm looking at. This is a reaction off a 4 hour fair value gap. We've mitigated the 4 hour, and obviously you can see the 1 hour and the 2 hour have basically been mitigated. So we'll see what happens at this level, if it wants to continue through it or respect it. But I think I'll be looking for some sort of reaction either way there, so being careful. We have broken what was the previous trend. I marked out this new trend line here. So this is kind of our bottom here. It's basically, we're kind of respecting this daily fair value gap still, and we have, this is our low level for the 4 hour. But we respected this 4 hour at the top there. Buying again, get out here. Two little, I think this is just pre-market fluff up. Still got my 1 hour showing that we're going to go bullish. I'm going to keep an eye on that, see if that wants to shift on us. So actually we could, there's still 34 minutes. This is kind of making moves to where this might be a reversal at the top here. Get out here as soon as possible, so I'll get 3. I'm in 4 contracts, but I just want a couple points. I'm kind of on the wrong side of this pretty early. I should have waited till market open. We've got 4 minutes till market opens. 1, 2, 5. Go up, get a full point here. We've broken this low. We do got quite a ways to go down. I'll wait for it to want to go back up before I switch it up. Let's see if we reject off of this low or we continue. Already down 50 bucks. Alright, that's, yeah. After some stupid trade last night. Okay, this is kind of what I was hoping to see. A little bit of a trace up. See if we respect that fair value gap, or we could have been my opportunity to get out of there, but that's okay. Got the fair value gap supporting us so far. 32 minutes left on this one. Let's see if it wants to mitigate it. It's on the 1 hour. Okay, so no fair value gap on the 1 hour, holding us up. Little pop there. Down 67 bucks off the rip in this trade, but I'm hoping to mitigate this here. See if it will come back up. Wicking up a little bit. We had this big push up, wick down, higher wick. We got a bit of a push down on the 45 minute, pushing down on the 30 and losing steam on the 15. Got a fair value gap down there. We got this level here. We are respecting the fair value gap so far on the 15. We did have a big wick there. 1 minute till market opens. Hoping market's going to pop up, at least to take out these contracts. We'll get in a risk-free trade to the upside, hopefully. We did tweezer bottom here, so that's looking good. We do have this fair value gap on the 1 minute here. Nothing really up. Well, this is a level here. This is our recent high for this fair value gap. We've already mitigated it. I think we'll pop up there once the market opens. If it doesn't just totally shoot down on us. At least we'll wake up and get out of it, hopefully. We got 7 seconds till market opens. Let's see, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Okay, we're going down. Going down big. I'm gonna double down now. I'm in 8 contracts. I want to get out as soon as possible. And hey, down 132 bucks. Not great. Still got some bullish signals. That's why I don't mind this necessarily. If we just keep going up, hopefully we'll tag in there. We wicked up. That's a good start. Oh, we're moving down again. Okay. Higher low. We're wicking up again. Just needed to tag in to get out those contracts with a little bit of profit. I'm ready to double down again if I have to, but I think it'll take it up here. Okay, so now we're gonna get in a risk-free trade going up. I think we'll look at 7557 as a target here. 75. Just looking for a point here. Looks like we're coming back down. Risk-free trade at this point. We've already wicked down quite a bit, so I'm hoping it's just going to go up. This is kind of like a pullback. We got some strength to the upside. Nice candle there. We've kind of got a continuation situation going on here. Hopefully this will light up to show some good momentum there. We're at the bottom of this. It's about as the bottom of it you can get. So that's a good start. So yesterday I think I ended up leaving my stream on for like 10 hours, but you could see that I ended up, I was at one point over like 300 bucks up yesterday, which the day before I was like over 400 bucks up. So on a small account with small sizing, it's pretty good. It's like 30 points, I think. So I'm on a bit of a tear. Let's see, this week, 65% win rate. You can see I did a lot better this week. I did have just a drawdown moment there. And I think I ended up coming out with getting back on track, but overall, pretty good performance. So I'm not mad at that. And off to a pretty good start today. If we get this, we're at 425262. That'd be 20 points if we could take a little over 20 points if we could take that. We've taken out this high. Let's see if we reverse off that or continue up. We are tweezer topping. My higher time frames are looking pretty good. My 2 hour is gonna flip on us here soon. I don't know why it didn't already. We've gotten more. There we go. We got more volume. This is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I don't know why I'm gonna keep this. Put this up above. So we're in pretty good shape. I mean, I liked longs because, well, one, if we get to this high, I mean, we may go all the way up to 8.2, which I might just get geared up for that because we've been flirting with the bottom here. Now we could be in a downtrend. I mean, we're kind of in a downtrend, but now we're hit a consolidation period. We've already made a move down. We consolidated. I think we might want to move up to a degree. We have this indicator here on this 2 hour is showing that we actually have 2% more sells in this buy candle. So we actually have some sells stepping in. We are testing the midline of the opening range. We already broke out. We tested it. We're going back up. We're creating fair value gaps. It's looking good that we're going to go up. Now, we've kind of already faked out, rejected off of this key level. We've had a market structure shift. On risk-free trade, I kind of feel like go big or go home, kind of on this trade here. So we had this. I don't know. We're moving up now. We'll see what happens if we want to stay in this once it hits this level, 758 level. It may want to move down again first before heading up. Maybe it'll, we've already had pretty clean break and retest. We did not test the midline of the range here, but no 5 minute and no 15 minute, so nothing really. We got one down here, 5.4, which is just above where our take profit is. Okay, so we've taken that level. That was my original exit strategy there, but we seem like we're pretty strong here. We could make in 7 minutes a 15-minute fair value gap, at least the start of one. We have got this opening range, or opening 1 hour push candle here. So things are looking pretty good. I'm up $90 in this trade, and not too bad. Been waiting for like a big, just long situation. I don't know if today's the day. I want to get one of these days where you just get like 60, 80 points. Because the market just keeps going up. New all-time highs or something. We've been making new all-time highs, and we've had a bit of a pullback. So maybe this is time it just wants to go. We've kind of rejected though on the lower time frame on our body. Let's see if our body closes above it. We got 18 seconds. If the body closes above it, then that's a good sign. We've created 2 fair value gaps at this point. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's nice. That's a good sign that price wants to keep going up. Let's see what my 5 minutes doing. 5 minutes still got time to reject, but if it closes above it, that's a good sign. We got 45 seconds starting to retrace. See if we get another good push. Give me a little bit of confidence. We have a big wick here, so that's a little bit not a good sign. But I think I'm just going to hold on to it. It's in a risk-free trade. I'm at his bottom barrel, rock bottom price I could on this trend. So I think this is a good position to just let it go if it wants to go. If not, then we'll make some money some other way. I started out like $40 down because of last night. I just winged a trade from the bottom and it continued to go down. Alright, we'll see. We're making down. We could get stopped out at the bottom, but we'll see what happens. We are wicking back up. We are pushing. If we break this high, that's a really good sign. We are making a fair value gap to the downside on the 1 minute. It looks like we are protected on the 5 minute. We got this big wick, so it would really have to push down to make fair value gap on the downside. 15 minute was still, if it pushes up, if you get another push, we could start a fair value gap. But we're wicking down pretty hard here. It's coming down. But I think, again, I will hang in there. I just want to see what it wants to do. I've been trying to get a little patient to let trades play out. So far, I think I've adapted pretty well. I haven't had too many serious blowout moments lately. Okay, so we inversed a fair value gap on the 1 minute, and we've created a downward fair value gap. See what's on 5 minutes. Keep an eye on the 5 minute. My original strategy was just take 2 points, and just keep getting in trades, taking a bunch of little trades, getting out when it's in profit. And that seemed to be working. However, I've had some moments where you get on the other end of it and you just basically, my strategy was not to lose. And I'm just holding on to trades until it retraced and come back and take it for a point or whatever. So I had like a 90% win rate, but the one I did lose, then it would take out, it would really go into my drawdown. So, all right. Be nice to take profit here, be in profit, but we are seem to be moving down significantly now. I'm gonna let it play out. Could have bagged. I mean, I was at not quite 20 points, so I was at like 18 points, which would have been a good start to the day, but I want to work towards longer trades, less chaotic, less chances for mistakes, I think. Is it raining? It's raining. So, that's where we're at. Let me know in the chat where you're at with your trading journey. I've been practicing basically what it would be like to start a fund. I'm learning, if you haven't saw the title, but I'm practicing starting with a small account, $500, and I've been able to get it off the ground a couple times. Where I will go wrong is I'll be trying to trade while I'm working or something. I'm not paying attention to the charts, not locked in, and then you're not making good decisions because you're not locked in. So I'm trying to get better at sticking to a certain time frame before I go to work, and just trading in my time where I can be focused. And I think I will cut out a lot of those big drawdown trades. So just this week, I was like, because I don't know what I did. I stepped away and let the trade go the other way, and then I just didn't want to get out of it or whatever it was. And so I was down to like $300. So in the last few days, I've worked it back up, and golly, this is just going down, isn't it? I'm gonna get out. I'm getting out. Yeah. So I'm up $11 on the day. Could have been 100, but it is what it is. I'm trying to think, where should I have got? I mean, I guess technically I should have got out when I saw this fair value gap here. We may want to test the midline. We may want to shoot right through it. I'm glad I got out because it is. We are going down further. I want to see fair value gaps to the upside now at this point. Give me some love in the chat if you don't mind. Let me know where you're coming from. If you're coming from Indonesia, Apa kabar? So yeah, anyways, I'm trying to build a small account. I want to see on the 1 minute if I see a nice reversal candle here and more. That's pretty strong. If this closes, I might take this. I'm in it again. This could be a break and retest type situation. Okay, nice strong candle here. I like that. Got more volume going up than we did coming down at this point. I want to see what my made a fair value gap. We got buys coming in. If we break this high, we might be getting we might get some upward momentum from these big orders that hit their stop losses that got entered in here. We don't get stuffed. So we got a fair value gap up here, which is our target. It's already been mitigated once, and it looks like we're going to invert that, so that's good. We're in another risk-free trade. This looks even stronger than the first time, so I'm liking this. I think what I've been doing lately is a hybrid of what I was doing with the 1-2 trades. So getting right back in when I see momentum, doubling down to get out of a trade or create a risk-free trade situation if it doesn't go my way, which I had been doing that to some success. Yesterday it got a little dicey. Today, as you saw, I was a little bit and draw down that more than I would like. See, I'm thinking about getting out here before it takes my stop loss. Yeah, it would have taken my stop loss earlier, but I would have still been in the trade had I put my stop loss further down for my entry. But I don't mind getting back into it. Right now I'm gonna, if it's risk-free, actually I'll take a little bit of profit if it comes down and takes my stop loss. And basically that only lets me take trades that really are moving, and it's pretty clear that it's in a long, or pretty clear like it's gonna run. This looks like it wants to come down again. I'll get out. See, that's like another momentum thing. I saw the momentum. It made me want to get out, but I might just get right back in. See what this next candle wants to do. We made a lower high so far. Initially, I was really instinctive trading, and that seemed to be serving me well. Not to like be locked into a plan, really looking at the market and seeing what it's doing, and kind of having a hybrid approach of having some rules, but then also being instinctive. And I've gotten some good trades like that too. Almost thought about getting in at a little bit of a discount of where I was before. We are wicking back up. Let's see, do we have a fair value gap on the 5? We don't. So this is like a head and shoulders type situation where I think it might come back down. We're kind of rounding the top here. We've had a liquidity sweep. Kind of mixed signals on which way it wants to go. We got some movement up though. Slow momentum. This is not a great sign there. Crazy wicks, a lot of sells up here. If we want to, maybe breaking this high will be more of a continuation. So we'll see this here, and then I will double down if it wants to go down lower. So part of my strategy has been just getting in. If we make a fair value gap here on the 1 minute, that's a good sign. We are kind of testing this level here. First free trade again. Good for a couple points. See what it wants to do. If it wants to take off, we got this fair value gap here. If it makes a fair value gap, we needed to see that anyways. If it takes this stop loss out, then it's not making a fair value gap. In that case, we didn't want to be in it anyways. It's wicking down. Looks like it's going down again. So it got rejected off that level again. We had some buys at the top of it though. We did create a fair value gap. I'm going back in. They're kind of respecting this fair value gap so far. This is our level here that we need to be careful with. Let's see if we got the equal highs here. Let's see if this wants to break through this time, or does it want to invert this fair value gap on the 5 minute? Okay, starting to invert it. We've mitigated it. Maybe it will want to continue up though. We don't want to make a fair value gap going down. Okay, we mitigated it. This is our new level to watch here. What's the 5 minute? We're not making 5 minute fair value gaps. So it looks like we're going to wrestle with this a little bit. It could go up. It could push up. 32 seconds. Took out that low, which is a little bit of a sign that we want to go down more. We need to break this high. One hour is still bullish. We have a lot of bullish signals. This is okay. We got cells coming in. Kind of expected that. Let's see if it gets absorbed, pushed back up. Okay, we got more cells than we do buys in this candle. It might want to push back down. Kind of might have should have gotten out of that because we've already mitigated this fair value gap. So we have some cells. It looks like it's going to want to go down. So we are just kind of stalling out here. Kind of make or break what it's going to do here. I'd love to see it go up. This is the high kind of we want to see taken out. Immediately we want to see this candle right before it get taken out. And then to continue up we want to see this high, equal high get taken out. And the market structure is kind of saying we're in an uptrend on the 1 minute. Might be mixed signal on the 5 minute. Still kind of on the 5 minute. I guess it would technically be on the 15 minute as well. Just started. So this is starting to shift on the 30 minute. A lot of cells up top. If it can break through this top with all these aggressive cells here, then I could see it going up. Probably stopped a lot of orders out there. We're going to break a structure, created another big fair value gap. Another risk-free trade. We're at the top here. Well, it looks like we're taking off, so that's good. I think I'll do actually a buy-in instead. If it wants to come down. Kind of an equal top now. See, if you don't put a stop loss, you can't lose, I guess, right? It's testing this fair value gap. We've not created a 5 minute or a 15 minute. Could potentially create a 30 minute. If this doesn't just tweezer top on the 30 minute, we could create a fair value gap here if it holds. It already wicked down quite a bit, so it may will go down. But this may be the launch pad that we need to continue up. We'll see if it wants to hold the bottom of it. If it gets mitigated, it's 5.5. So it'd come down all the way past our... We want to see this hold. We don't want to see this eat into the fair value gap anymore. To stay strong. 45, no 45. Could create 29 minutes on the 90. We've created one on the 1 hour. And could this be the top of another drop? I really have not missed out on too much because I got this bit, missed a point, got that bit, missed a couple points, got that bit, and now I'm back in it. So I've managed to get a good amount of the points here so far. I think I was up $80 or something. I think the trade was up to like $90, so I'm about where I was. I'm maybe a little bit down from where I could have been. So 55 on the day. We're moving up little by little today. So we got this 4-hour fair value gap holding on by a thread. Big 2-hour fair value gap. So I feel like unless we totally invert this in the next 2 hours, I'm going to continue up. Big move down, fair value gap going down. Testing our take profit line there. We've got some sells popping in. Hopefully we'll reject off this level. We had a fair value gap that got mitigated and then now totally disrespected. We are kind of moving down. No longer in profit, teeter-tottering on profit. I will double down and try to get into another risk-free trade. Made a fair value gap on the 1 minute. A big hot mess on the 5 minute and a lot of wicks on the 15. No fair value gap on the 30. Wicking down all over the place. Fair value gap holding on the 1 minute. Just started. Almost tagged in that order there. Looks like it's going to tag me in, and I'll try to get back out. Get a fair value gap. There's a good chance it will go up and take one of these orders out. Hopefully this will be reversing again. We could drop like a rock. My fair value gap on the 1 minute is not holding up over the 1 hour. 2 hours holding up and no 4 hour. Big wick down from that one already. Getting crazy here. Another. Don't like getting into these situations, but I'm testing a strategy, and it kind of works sometimes. That's why I'm still doing it. I don't want to have a catastrophic loss. That's where I've got to be able to cut myself off, is if I have like a real catastrophic loss. We're still moving. Tweezer top down. I made money all the way down yesterday. I was taking longs but making money while I was going down. So somehow it works. And here we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's keep going. Nope, not quite. I'd like to see a 1 minute to the upside. Almost fighting, getting stuff down. Equal bottoms here. This could be another little rangy period here. Total tweezer top on this 1 hour show. Not a good look. Now we just started. We're kind of on track maybe to make a reversal here. Long time to go. A lot of wicks. Indecision candle. I'd like to see the start of a retrace up. Get my hand on the button because you never know what's going to happen. Looks like it might want to go. Okay, we just reached that top of the wick. Moving back down. Wicking back up on some of these 30-minute and 15-minute time frames. Or 1 hour is what I want to pay attention to. This kind of guides my direction. We've already kind of moved up quite a bit, so it may want to come down from here. Did not create a fair value gap, almost. Looks like we'll take out this one though, please. Get there, get there. Flirting with it. Okay. A lot of wicks going on here. Push up would be nice. Almost ready to take that. See if we get stuffed here though. We did have a nice push up, so I'm thinking there we go. risk free. Nice push up. Old me would have gotten out of this, waiting for it to retrace, kept entering, getting out, entering, getting out. But if I could get in one of these risk-free trades and just let it run, that's the best situation to be in. You want to continue or do you want to screw around? Is this the big move? It is one of the larger candles. It's not tweezer bottoming at this point, or tweezer topping. This is one of the bigger pushes that we've had. Totally reversed on the first one. There's a nice push up. Went up a little further, then ended up reversing. This is a pretty big one, but this is by far one of our better pushes up. So this might be the one. And we want to go five, 7, 3. Really? Do we want to go up that? No, that's not right. 5, 7, 3. We've already mitigated this. We want to see if we're going to take out this high here. Get a few more points here. We want to just see it go up. We've created another fair value gap. We want to see it hold. Okay, we're tweezer topping. Pullback is completely natural. Okay. Instinctively just hopping back in profit now. I'm going to double down here. It will create a fair value gap if it doesn't wake back up. That's good. So 13 seconds left on that candle. I mean, we're seeing a lot. We failed to break that high. That's the only thing. This could be the beginning of a fall here. We did not take out this double high up here. But we could just be pulling back to fake us out. So I've kind of felt let me know in the chat where you're at with your trading journey, what you trade. I'm trading futures, S&P 500 future, micro ES. I started out with a $500 account. I've more than doubled it now, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm trying to get to, once I get to 2,000, if I could basically quadruple the account size, then I am going to self-fund for $500.
And so if I can show myself I'm consistently profitable, then I'm going to self-fund and try to build up a small account. I can only do the smallest sizing, which is $5 on the micro ES. And so I start there. I do quite a bit of double downing to varying degree of success, but mostly success. So I'm just trying to practice with the small account to not completely run out of runway here to get it off the ground. My win rate's not bad. Today it's about 54%, I guess. So profitable trades 54 on the week. Let's see. This week. It's not letting me see that, but oh well. This week basically had some pretty good days. Yesterday was, at one point I was up $300. I did a stupid trade, so I ended up being over 200 yesterday. Risk-free trade now. Okay, we broke that high. Okay, we're dropping further. Let's see how far we want to drop. We've got this 5-minute fair value gap that we're creating here. No 15-minute. That was a big push. We got 12 minutes left until we create this. I think we're gonna stay in it. In case it wants to spike down there, I'll just get in one more. We've already broken above this key level. So we had this fair value gap here, have already been mitigated. Let's look at the higher time frame. Mitigated this one. Mitigated. So we've mitigated, basically, we've created new highs on all these fair value gaps to the downside have been basically mitigated. And we do got this kind of gap that we gapped down at that one day on the daily. So I feel like we're in a good position to just go long. Fair value gap there. Been mitigated. This is the level to watch here. If I would have stayed in it from the rip, which I did get in. Let's see, what was my first entry? Yeah, first entry was at the bottom here. I would have stayed in it. I've been at 22 points. which right now I'm not at 22 points. Right now I'm at 2 points, 12, 50. I'm at 5 points right now. Oh, great. Oh, 5, almost 6 points. I'm looking at my wins by how many points I'm getting. Break and retest would have won out today. All my signals go now for longs. We are extending through this fair value gap's toast, so this is no longer even applicable here. It's free trade again. When's it gonna go? When's it gonna go? What happened, babe? Hold the top of the machine and try to close it. You want me to get it? Okay, so now we're starting 2 fair value gaps. Let's hope this one continues. What's our take profit here? Should I hold it for like 2 days? Wouldn't that be incredible? It's actually be nice. 7591. We're probably gonna come down again. We're starting to lose steam once again. I mean, we got some nice protection. Look at all these fair value gaps on the 1 minute. So you would think that would be something good. We got 5 minutes now for me. If it doesn't reverse, we got a 15 going. With the double down, I do put myself like at risk with making my no, I guess oh, okay. I'm back. So the double down, I do go to draw down a little more than I like to. I haven't been using stop losses. Actually, I kind of double down if I have some sort of big, like big money, trading coming in. I will kind of double down off a big move down a lot of times. Seems to work. Like I try to stay kind of instinctive. Up $71 on the day. That's not too bad. I am taking less trades than I used to. I used to have like hundreds of trades a day, and it was working. I don't know. It was some sort of counterintuitive strategy that I had not seen before, but I don't know. Seems like I'm getting something right. It's just a matter of kind of pruning some of the bad habits, I think. I could see this really go up from here. I mean, the whole idea was we started from this level down here. And once we broke through, this was like, since we broke through this level, that was our range that we were operating in. Now we could either potentially go up to all-time highs again, or we could hit this minor trend line, reject off of that. But we have a lot of room now to move up to 97 there. So I don't know where it'll move by the end of the day, but we seem to be on a pretty good low run here. Doesn't want to stall out on us. We've had a lot of wicks though, that's the thing. You see all these wicks, they're kind of moving up though. I created a fair value gap to the downside. I think I might get out. So we've mitigated this, tested it a couple times. Either we're going to break out to the downside or the upside. If it takes out this low, I might just take some profit. Okay, what are you doing? Making, no, I'm not sure yet. I'm out, took profit. Wait for it to go, you know. So I might re-enter further down. That's the plan, at least. I'm gonna enter in now here. Basically where I just did. Damn it. Do a nice double down. Taking out that fair value gap would be nice. I mean, I'm up on the day. So I'm not doing too bad today. I'd love to see a little bit more movement. I think a lot of people would just not even get into some of these. I noticed some of the big traders I follow that they would totally avoid a day that go not good enough, but then I'd still manage to make something and or even have a really good day. So I guess I just need more of a track record to figure out what is working and what's not, because maybe it's just luck that I'm having any success at all. But I mean, I'm having some success, so the most I was up today was when I was in the first trade, but I was like, well, I could have gotten out of it a lot earlier, but let me know in the chat where you're coming from, what you're into. Are you trying to do trading? Are you trying to make some extra cash on the side, or I've gotten my $500 account up to $12.52 at this point, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm trying to stay small, try to be within my risk tolerances, because if you have a real small account, and just the way I've been trading with the doubling down, the risk escalates pretty high if you start doubling down. And so I've been trying to manage my risk better, and because I was having days where I pass the eval in a day. You know, you got basically $1,000 daily loss limit. If everything goes right, you could get $3,000 in a day trading 10 or more contracts. But the chances of you hitting that $1,000 daily loss limit is very high when you're doing that many contracts. So I'm trying to stay small. So if I started a $500 account, let's call it a $5,000 account, and I got $100. If I hit $100, which would be like $1,000 daily loss limit on a funded, then that's pretty easy to do, because I'd have to only be in drawdown for $100 to be equivalent. So I think if I do this week, let me do last week and this week. So I went to draw down there, but you can see kind of like this was, I don't know what, that's the day, I don't know what happened that day, but I just let it I think walked away. Because it's a paper account, so I'm screwing around too. But it went down. But you can see, for the most part, there's an upward trajectory. So I don't know what I did to screw around that time. But this is this week. So I've had a nice upward trajectory. Okay, so now I might be in a situation where we're pulling back again. Okay. Created a fair value gap to the downside. Could have gotten to a no-risk trade too if I was paying attention. So I just want to show myself some consistency before I start putting my own money in the market. But like I said, I've had enough success where I'm right on the cusp of I'm getting there. Like I'm really getting to that point where I think I am profitable. I mean, I built this paper account. I don't really use it anymore because this is not where I'm entering orders with TradingView. But I built TradingView up to over, I think it was at $25,000 at one point, and I built this Tradovate when I was basically operating on a 50K account. I was trading 10 contracts. I got that up to 20 something, but that would only be equivalent to what I'm trading now. That would be $2,000. I would have gotten it to 2,000. I was 2,000 profit, so right now I'm 740 profit. So my goal is, if I can get this $500 account trading small to $2,500, I've quadrupled the account. And I should be doing it. I'm on track to do it within a couple weeks, I would say, because I've been doing $150, $300, $400 a day. So I think I'm on track. I think I'm profitable, guys. So I just want to prove to myself and get a track record and show some consistency. We got kind of like a head and shoulders situation going on. Is it a lower head and shoulders, or is it a higher head and shoulders? So what's my 1 hour doing now? 21 minutes till another candle. We've already wicked up quite a bit. We're kind of ranging, I guess. We've come to the top of this range. We've not tested. We're respecting so far, I guess, this 1 hour here. Okay, it looks like we're coming down for this order entry here. Okay, we're getting a little rambunctious. Still in profit at this moment. $10.39. I haven't quite got to where I want to get yet, but I'm running out of time. Otherwise, I will start my work day here. Waiting for that big leg up. I mean, we've been steadily moving up. actually crossing this threshold is 12 points. I mean, I should be up more, really. I should be up more, but let's see. I've cut a lot of the ones up, but I think not really. I should be over $100 right now in profit. But I started out, well, actually, I started out the day with like negative 40 or 60 or something. So I am pocketed. I have pocketed over $100 today since I started trading this morning. Okay, we got negative sales. Some sells coming out. We did create a fair value gap. If this doesn't hold, I'm gonna get concerned. But that's a good sign. We've created another fair value gap. I want to see it break this high before I really think about getting in a risk-free. Another little fair value gap being formed. 50 seconds left on that candle though. What's my 5-minute looking like? Could make a 5-minute if it continues up. Okay, got rid of that mini one. Is this the beginning of the end? Take a okay, I'm out of that trade. Tweezer topped. Let's see if it goes back down or goes up. Maybe we did have this fair value gap here. Got more sells than we do buys. It's probably going to come down a little bit. Okay, strong move down. Mitigated that for fair value gap. Mitigated both of these fair value gaps, so we're operating off of. Yeah, that's what I had a feeling. This we did not make a new high. So that was a good move to get out. Let's see. What's gonna happen? Okay, we're going back up again. We need to see a fair value gap if we want to go up again. I'm seeing a trend down now. We have this one that we've already mitigated down here on the 5 minute. I mean, I like it to go. I was just hoping it would go up all day. But we might be in a downtrend. I mean, this was a nice pullback. We could start to range here or maybe go down. Making a fair value gap. I'm going to get in. So we've broken this, we made this trend, but now we broke it. So we've gotten above the trend line. Almost tagged in there. Fair value gap. Let's see if it'll hold. Risk-free trade. Out of the trade. I think I might have taken a little bit of a loss there. We should really start moving. We got some aggressive sells kicking in here. I don't know if I made anything off that little exchange. Very little. Sells kicking in here. That's what is. We did make this new high here. Let me know in the chat if this is making any sense to you. If you got any questions, let me know. I'm gonna have to get to work here in a little bit. We made a new high there, but then we're really starting to range in this area here. Kind of broke above this trend. I'm not doubling down right now. Big fair value gap to the downside. Could be having a little brewski tumble all the way down to the 5 minute fair value gap down here. See what my 1 hour is doing. Kind of like to get in here again. But I think this might be the start of a bigger downtrend. What's holding it up? Anything? 5 minute fair value gap. Could be retesting off of this zone here. I'm going in. I'm going to double down if it goes down lower. I'm going to get into risk-free trade if it wants to keep going higher. $652. I'm going to risk-free trade. I got a point if it wants to go down. Okay, I'm out. But I got a point. I got something. Not something. Not for nothing. Maybe I could re-enter too. We're set up to that we could start another fair value gap here, so I'm going for it. I'm going long. We've already, well, we made a fair value gap. We've mitigated it now. Now we're moving up. So we've totally disrespected that fair value gap on the 1 minute. Oh, actually not yet. We made a fair value gap to the upside. Not yet, almost. Okay, not quite. If we take out that high, that's a sign we might want to go higher. I'm going to double down here. Wait for that big move up. Made a high. This is a lower high here. Made a higher high and a lower high. On the 5 minute, what is it doing? What's it look like? Looks like chaos. But it does look like a lower high. And then we could be pushing up. So this looks like a healthy pullback. A lot of my signals are still showing bullish, so don't feel bad about it at this point. We're only in one contract. If it pulls wicks down here, then we could double down. Not really where I'd like to be for the day at this point in time, but not too bad, not too bad. Do me a favor, if you're following along, let me know in the chat if this sounds okay, if you're understanding everything, if it makes sense. I'm welcome to feedback too. If you got any tips or tricks, let me know. But I'm just kind of learning as I go and picking up little confluences, as I watch YouTube videos and follow along some of these established YouTubers that trade, and kind of try to adjust my style, I guess. And I have I guess my own style a little bit. I made my own indicators. I have some of my indicators. If you look at my QQDD account profile on TradingView, I have some indicators that I made that I think have been pretty helpful. The biggest one that I pay attention to now is this pre-market reversal candle. So if I'm following along, hour by hour, how the candles are forming, whatever's the most recent tends to have a trajectory for the rest of the day, which we've seen so far today. And so I use that as like a major indicator. Here, blue, the rest of the day was selling off. Actually, I was trying to take longs all day. Why did I try to take longs all day? I was selling off all day. Anyways, that is an indicator that I use a lot. Okay, we're making a fair value gap here. Get an extra point out of it, hopefully. Get a little bit of a discount. Got the fair value gap. There's free trade. Taking it out. Okay, let's see if I can get another discount. Still respecting that fair value gap. I'm gonna get in. I'm just gonna get in. This will be a double down. And a fair value gap. I'm waiting for it to just take off on us and let it run. I kind of had that moment where I had nice 18 points right off the bat, but I let it retraced and took my risk-free stop loss out. At 76, so pretty big wick down, which I don't like. If I create another fair value gap up, then I will get out of there. Looks like we'll tag in this trade here, and I'll try to get out as soon as possible. We are kind of tweezer topping with the lower wick to the bottom. Did not want to grab that. And okay, we're making new highs, or equal highs there, but we're getting ready to test it at least. $10.58. All right. I'm gonna cut off the camera.